Welcome back, guys, to Bikes to Be Cool 1872. It is the day after the night before, whatever you call it. I'm not a happy man. Even though we were absolutely rank rotten, right? Pish. I'll stand by that. Doesn't mean you deserve to get robbed, right? And we did get robbed. And nothing is going to change that, in my opinion. Nothing. Well, I mean, Uefa's a closed shop. They're not going to come out and admit they got wrong. I mean, look at the actual state of it, right? And you know what? See I think the handball for Bilbao is getting completely and utterly glossed under the table. It's like, what are we doing? Last week's here. I don't think Sterling's is a handball, but they gave it. So how in the hell are you not giving the handball against this guy? I mean, the name of the guy is irrelevant. I don't know his name. I know he hails from the Basque country though, just like the other 10 cheats. You know what I mean? The referee probably hails from there as well. He's probably the ringleader. But anyway, what else? Yeah, I mean, I don't think that one's actually getting talked enough about. I mean, it's an absolute disgrace if we're being truthful about it. As the traffic lights are about to turn green for me. Brilliant. Green. I'd rather turn blue, but it is what it is. But yeah, I don't think enough's getting actually talked about that. In terms of the first one, that Dessers penalty, man, that is soul destroying, right? See the fact that they've actually no gave that. I mean, literally every key decision, right, over these two legs went to Bilbao, and we're not talking about, at least every key decision, they were all 50-50 and they all went to Bilbao. No, I mean, literally all of them ended up being wrong, you know what I mean, apart from the proper one, right? But like I've said, if that's Bilbao, are they hell given a red card? And see, part of the reason why they didn't get a penalty last night, why we didn't get a penalty last night, is because they know if they give that as a penalty, they have to check it. They have to check it, and therefore they have to give a red. You know, I think if it's a penalty, right, they're almost like a wee bit. I think they would have been more likely to give just a penalty. But see the fact he's not attempting to play the ball, and it has to be a red card. That's obviously playing on the VAR's mind. Oh, we can't give that. Bilbao will be down to 10 men. Rangers will be 1-0 up with a wee James Henry Tavernier penalty. Oh no, can't do that. Would have accepted the penalty, but no both. Honestly, I think that's what. I think that's what it is. Now, yeah, I could sit here and greet for the next 6 weeks about how we get robbed in Europe by Bilbao, and I'm seeing comments come through like, well, why don't they rig it for other teams, right? If you can't look and see that Bilbao has been like massively favoured across this whole tournament, I mean, look at Mats Hummel's red card, right? Look at pretty much every incident against us. Bilbao has came out on top, right? No two ways about it. No two ways about it, and they always do favour the big teams, right? They always do. I know Bilbao, right? They're not Real Madrid. Don't think anyone's claiming they're Real Madrid, but in the context of this tournament, they well and truly are like a Real Madrid. The final is in Bilbao, and they're fourth in La Liga. They are more marketable than us and Bodo Glimt, for example. And we all know about the top 5 league bias, man. Even though we are way bigger club than Bilbao, I'm not even going to get into it. The wee Diddy men for the Basque country, alright? The Basque country, Athletic Bilbao, Diddy men, right? But at the same time, you know what? Despite the fact that we did get absolutely screwed, we have to step up the task. You know what I mean? We have to step up and do better. You know, Barry got the subs all wrong. Like I said last night, you should never have brought Conor Barron on, but if he was going to bring Conor Barron on, it shouldn't have changed the shape, but it did. Then he had to take off Hadji to compensate that. And I mean, anyone with 2 brain cells watching that game last night would have looked at what Conor Barron going forward, folks. Holy shit. The guy can't string a forward pass together. I defended him in the watch-along defensively. I thought he cut out a lot of the passing lanes, especially when Bilbao were, cutting balls back to like the edge of the box. He was getting back and, intercepting or booting them out for a corner, which was good to see from Connor Barron. But I think that sums up Barron, though, folks. I think he's good. See if he's part of like a midfield three. See if Connor Barron's part of a midfield three, and he doesn't have to do any like forward passing, but he has to like man mark and he has to cut out the passing lanes. I think he works. I think he does. I think the problem is, I don't think he works in a midfield, especially with Raskin, because Raskin's a similar player to a degree, but obviously Raskin much more polished and much more better going forward. But yeah, we weren't good enough, man. Cyril Dessers should never play for Rangers again. It really is that simple. He shouldn't be. And you know what? Tav coming out after the game talking about next season and he wants Barry to be here. No one wants you here, Tav, right? And see people banging on about, but if he was part of a different Rangers team, he'd have won this. Yo, would he have? Aye. You know what I mean? There's worse players than James Tavernier that have won stuff at Rangers. But not the fact of the matter is this. This is the hand he's been dealt. And it's time to go. It was time to go a few years ago. You know what I mean? Absolutely. But the problem is, see with Tav, weak men create hard times. And he has created hard times with his mentality. See, our teams of the past winning 9 in a row, there's a fucking reason they won 9 in a row. And other teams winning trebles and shit like that, and other league titles, there's reasons. They didn't I'm done, man. I can't be arsed ranting about Tav, Dessers and the rest of them. They all need to go. And Barry's not the man. We know Barry's not the man. And he's never going to taint what he did as a player, right? But Jesus fuck, if he's the manager going in to next season, you've seen him just... you seen him get just tactically fucking battered in that game. You did. And then when you're having to waste subs on a fragile team to fix tactical mistakes that you yourself made, you're basically playing with two hands tied behind your back. You know what I mean? It's like, Jesus Christ. He was bringing on Salah, who, by the way, I think's been pretty good the last couple of times we've seen him. But why does he get frozen out for shit performances? 18-year-old, whatever he is, 19, getting frozen out the team for, an absolute stinker against Kelly. Dessers has like 2 seasons worth of stinkers. Oh, but he scores 50 goals. I couldn't give a fuck about his goals, alright? He's absolute pish. And Tav at the back post, Dyson Maida's fucking watching Nico Williams, and I think Nico Williams has posters of Dyson Maida on as well, because that is a Maida special, and anyone special playing against James Tavernier. Oh, but I'm sorting out the back line. Fuck the back line. Honestly, man. Like, see this? I'm organising the back line. I get it, he's the captain. I'm not saying he should never do that. But when the ball's about to come in, you need to focus on the guy you're marking, not what everyone else is doing. Because if he focused on his guy, it would only been 1-0. But then Barry fucked the changes up, man. And it's like, when were we going to go for it? They scored in the 80th minute. I left 15 minutes on the clock. And we were 1-0 down. Just a shit show, man. Dessers should have been pulled off ages ago. He's fucking rank rotten. I'm sick of it, man. I'm actually sick of it. His work ethic is fucking disgusting. See the amount of times when we were going forward and he'd run into an offside position, throw his hands up like the little bitch that he is, and then just walk back. Oh, because they didn't pass it to me. How did they didn't pass it to you? Because you're shite. Never think of that, huh? Never think of those apples, big man. No, shite. Not good enough. Anyway, a lot of players like that. You know what I mean? It's not personal with these players, it's professional. They're not fucking good enough. You know what I mean? So, yeah, guys, rant aside, we did get robbed. There is no two ways about that, but, it's not like we got robbed that much that we couldn't have done anything. It's not like the referee gave Bilbao 10 goals and sent off 5 of our players. He didn't do that. But you'd be a liar to say the penalty doesn't change the game, because if we go 1-0 up and they're down to 10 men, I struggle to see how we don't go through. You know what I mean? Because it's not a case of, well, we're 1-0 up on the night and we need to get one more to go through. Like 1-0 does us with the penalty, and they're down to 10 men. They have to go for it, and it just makes it a lot easier, man. No guarantees, of course, but yeah, folks, that's how we'll leave it. Be back later for a live stream about 8:30, 9. Maybe I've chilled out by then, but the season's over, man. You know what I mean? And in the build up to this game, that's what I was on about. It's like there's a real opportunity that we have got nothing left to play for after this game, because obviously if you go out, you know what I mean, and now the next 6 weeks, what have we got? We have to just sit there like a fucking jobber in the cuck chair in a hotel and just accept what's happening to us. Pish. It's no good enough. Brutal, to say the least.